What's up, y'all? So I'm souped up. I had got up this morning. I watched and like I guess these alerts like in my email from let me see if I'm saying it right. Not empathy, but apathy sucks. I think is the name of of the someone that made a comment on a couple of my YouTube videos and was saying, it would be dope if you could do this like, once a week or once in a while or whatever. So thank you. So shout out to you. That's why I'm making a video. I sure am, because I'm saying I love affirmations and yeah, I think that's my love language too, because I had asked my dude, because he reads stuff, so he knows about love languages, and he said I think mine's is like affirmations or like somebody telling me something good makes me get going. So yeah, it makes me get going. I don't do stuff for likes or for like money or anything like that. I like to just like really vibe out with people. So it's dope that somebody feels like how I feel, because sometimes I think I'm super weird. Like I was like, I'm gonna get me a t-shirt that says super weird, because I am. I'm just different. And I like being different. I think before, for so many years, I didn't like it. I always was trying to not really fit in, but just try to have like a common ground. You know what I'm saying? Just so I won't be so weird. But now that it's okay to be weird, different, yourself, and it's a dope thing. About knowing about your individuality and having just like-minded people around you is cool. So shout out to you. Apathy. I hope I'm saying it right. I had to start getting into reading again, because let me tell you, since working with these smartphones, like you ain't gotta type out nothing. Like, so I'm having trouble like reading and spelling, and I wasn't that great at it from the get-go. Like I'm more of I'm more of an analytical thinker and stuff like that. Like I'm really not a good test taker and stuff like that. So excuse me. Actually, I'm a good test. If it's multiple questions, I'm dope at it. So anyway, shout out to you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Thank you for getting the message out of it, because that's what I be trying to do, because I be having so many thoughts and like talks with myself, and I'm just like, I wish I could share this with somebody. Or when I do have these talks with people, it'd be a great conversation. So but yeah, I be having so many things on my mind. Like I try to be consistent with something. I'm working on it. That's one of the things that's one of the things like I've been told my whole life. They either call it ADHD, they either call it busybody, overthinking. I'm always like, so for me to be consistent with one thing, like making videos once a week or anything, I'm just thinking like I have an issue with being I don't have an issue with being consistent. It's just however I feel that day. So I'm cool with having multiple personalities. I would say I figured it out. I have a good 3, and it all incorporates the 3 goddesses. The number 3 with how do you say, like the mother, the father, the son, or they say the Holy Spirit, because they take the women out of stuff. So that's a whole nother story. But anyway, I took notes also because like I be all over the place, and this morning I was just up, and when I saw the comments or whatever, I started thinking like, I do need to make another video. This is definitely past due. And I stopped posting the videos on my Facebook page, because I used to just like post the videos on there, and then I would post these to YouTube, and people always be like, Marty, I love your videos and stuff like that. So thank y'all to everybody, like my friends, my family, my cousins. My cousin, I just went on vacation. Shout out to Shay for holding me down, especially because for our Miami trip. She was saying one of her friends, I wonder if that's you, one of her friends always loves my videos. So I thank y'all. I'm gonna try to do more, because we need it, because one of the things on my list here that I was talking about, and I usually don't write stuff down, but I thought it was a good idea because these were some good key points. But social media, like, it's starting to be like a bit of a like evil thing. Like it just, to me, I think it's like inviting spirits into your space. We're gonna talk about that. So these are the 4 topics. So I got relationships, and I put in parentheses responsible men. Social media, I put in parentheses evil, inviting spirits into your space. For the past couple of months, this has been like, I know everybody is on this kick now, but protect your energy and protect your space. And I was sitting up there talking, I was like, well, God, isn't protect your peace, not your space, but I mean, protect your space too. I guess that needs to come out, so we'll add that to the list too. But I was asking God, I said, well, isn't peace a part of like energy? Because energy is everything, right? So why does it need to be separated? Because these are the talks I have. Like, cause see me, I'm the type, I have to make it make sense to me. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of things I probably don't do or don't carry out all the time because it just, everything needs to come together and make sense for the time. I gotta be good mentally, physically, emotionally, financially. If not, then I'm thrown off or whatever. But anyway, so I was asking God, like, why do I need to separate it? So what I had got from it, what that is two different things, because like your peace is more of a physical aspect, like your mental state, you know what I'm saying, just the way you feel and things of that nature. So I think peace is more of like the physical aspect of it, because I'm learning about this whole thing about duality and learning that everything has multiple sides to it, multiple meanings and so forth. Nothing is just a one way thing, just like, you know, our body is duality. You know, we got the right, we got the left, and I know my left is completely different from my right. You know, you know what I mean? I can write with my right, I drive with my left. Even the way my hair grows more on my right side than do my left side. Maybe because I sleep, I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, like everything is about that. So peace is more so the physical aspect of it. Like that's something that you can control. But your energy, you know, sometimes you can't control it, because you got people in your life that like energy vampires. And I'm finding out that some of them don't even know that they're energy vampires. We be getting pissed off at people wanting to cut them off. They don't understand what's going on, whatever. And the messed up part about it is the fact that they don't even know the energy vampires. Sometimes you don't even get it. You just know that when you're around this person, or when you're around a certain atmosphere, like you just feel like either angry, you feel disgusted, you feel like you gotta go, your ears start ringing, like, you know what I'm saying, you just start getting antsy and stuff. So that's me. Like, I start to get a twitch. I be like, nah, I'm looking away to exit like this. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I was talking to myself like, look, you got 5 minutes or this is going to start to be very uncomfortable. So I've learned to listen to myself as well. So it's been a lot of stuff going on. I've been doing a lot of learning. I've been doing a lot of binge watching stuff, just because I feel like I can't do something and just jump into, because, you know, just to make money, or just because it's the popular thing, or just because it's the trend. Like, my life, I figure out, don't work like that for me. So I don't even play around with myself like that. Like, when you start to get to know yourself, you know, like, look, let me do it the way I know that's going to work, because if I'm doing it because you want me to do it, or because it's something that it's just got to make sense to me. So I'm cool with that. So in the meantime, since I'm not really, I'm taking baby steps in my different facets of life and stuff like that. But right now, I was told to relax, take a break. And I'm like, how? I'm in the middle of learning more about this business, because I need to know the formula to everything. Like, I know it was said, like, you know, cancers are like, they like to, gotta be in control, whatever. I need to know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, me and God, we talk about this all the time, because I know I crack God up. God be like, you know what? All right. Let me sit back here, because you got it, right? You got it. I'm like, yeah, I got it. I just want to learn. I just want to know. But some things, it's just none of your business. And I had made another video talking about minding my business. And it's like, why don't you just mind your business? Just do what you supposed to do. You worrying about somebody else's job. You worrying about God's job. You worrying about timing and all this other stuff. And I have to learn to sit down and take a break. Because I'm always thinking, okay, we're going to do this today. Because I started, you know, a checklist. That's why I started writing stuff down. I got a chalkboard in my like in my hallway, where I just write certain things down, like get business cards, create a website, you know, get your LLC, get your EIN number, and, you know what I'm saying, look at this stock this week, and, you know, try to figure out the bar chart, and, you know what I'm saying. So I'm like, I'm learning so much, and I love it. I'm actually on my bed, I have 5 books, and I started getting into reading again, because, like I said, with the names and the pronunciation and stuff, I was like, I'm getting stupid. Like, social media is making me stupid. This phone is making me stupid. We're making the phone smart. The phone learning about what we like, our location, how to breathe, when's a good day, when's a bad day. You know what I'm saying? We just giving away all our vital energy. You know what I'm saying? So we're just walking around. It's to the point, like, I'm looking at these kids, and I'm like, yo. It's ridiculous the minute time that their brain can hold information. You could be like, yo, could you take the bag and put it on the floor? They'll walk to the chair, get the bag, and be standing there like, what did she just say? Because they here. You know what I mean? So that ties in with the social media thing and whatever. But yeah, so relationship responsible men, social media, inviting spirits into your space, protect your energy, protect your space. And last but not least, it is okay to change your mind. Okay, it's growth, and we gonna start off with that. That's last but not least. But I feel it. Let me tell you something. It's okay to change your mind. I used to have a problem. I'm so excited because I just started implementing this in my life, and I love it. I love when I do things that I was scared to do, and I feel good about it. Like, you get a good vibe from it. You're like, oh, I like that. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Marty. So I used to be leery about changing my mind about something because I don't want nobody to judge me. I don't want to be combative. I don't want to, have people upset at me. I just want to be kumbaya and this and that. But that whole thing was just making it easier, making somebody else comfortable in my space. So I had to say, it's okay to change your mind. Because people will tell you, oh, you bipolar. Again, I'm going to say, shout out because it's Cancer season. You a Cancer, you emotional, you all over the place, you're up, you're down, you're this, you're that, whatever. And I'm like, okay, I guess I'm alive. You know what I'm saying? Because if you ain't got these feelings going on, that means you dead some kind of way. I want to be vibrating in all levels of my life. I want to be here, there. I want to know what it is to be upset, be sad, be this way, so I know how to handle my shit in case of emergency. You know what I mean? So I like to feel the different emotions, maybe throughout the day, maybe throughout the week. It doesn't bother me. It gives me time to sit because I love to learn. So I'm an analytical thinker. So anyway, I'm just gonna sit there. Why do you feel this way? Well, I felt that way yesterday. I don't feel that way today. Okay, well, we just don't feel that way today. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not hurting nobody. You're not hurting nobody. It's not a big thing. Ain't like, they gonna stop the party because you didn't show up. Ain't like people, going to probably forget the fact that you were supposed to be there. So it's okay to change your mind at any given time. You know what I mean? And I am quick to change your mind because, like I said, if it doesn't start to feel right, if it doesn't feel good in my spirit, in my space, I can't do it. And I find myself going to places and and I'll do it. I'll come, I'll go here, go there or whatever, but after a while, if the vibe isn't right, it's okay to get up and leave. It's okay to say, hey, I just came to say hi, show some love, I'm out. You know what I mean? And that whole question came up again, well, why? And God was just like, it's none of your business. You know what I mean? Just it's not right for you. You don't have to know everything or know the why, and you're not going to. So that's another thing I had to get up. Look, it's out of my control. I don't know. Whatever. I don't like it. When you eat food and it doesn't agree with your stomach, you ain't sitting there like, well, why don't I like it? I wonder if it's this. I wonder if it's that. I mean, you may, but at the end of the day, most of us are like, look, I ain't eating that shit no more. I'm not eating there no more. You know what I mean? So it's the same concept I bring in my life. So it's okay to change your mind. It's okay to, be drinking and turned up and popping pills and all this other stuff. That was a thing in the 2000s. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't do that no more. I don't have a feeling to do it no more. I don't crave it anymore. I go out, long as I can get my two-step on for a good half an hour or hour, I'm good to go. Everybody know, I come in, I likes to dance, I likes to party. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna get my two-step on, I'm gonna vibe out, and then I'm gonna leave. I love my alone time. So yeah, stop overthinking stuff, and it's okay to change your mind. It's okay to say, you know what, I thought this was working. I get it. We were vibing. We both needed each other in the beginning. We was there for each other. And a lot of times shit don't have to always go bad. And we feel like, no, it has to go bad or something has to happen or I got to get caught doing this, instead of just coming to the person like, you know what, I don't know what's going on. And, I apologize. People going to get mad. People are going to get mad. People are not going to understand. And then again, you don't have to explain nothing to nobody. And you don't have to understand something. You know what I mean? But I'm not saying be cold and ignorant about it. Just have open communication with people and say, listen, this is how I felt before, but this is how I feel now. And maybe you can work something out. Maybe you can get a better understanding of something. Maybe you can have something. Maybe you can get help with your traumas. Maybe you can get help with your triggers and things of that nature. So talk about it. You know what I mean? Don't be ashamed about you feeling differently and you changing your mind. And especially if you're doing something for like kind of for the better, like for instance, if you're just spending more time with yourself or just, you know, disconnecting yourself from the world, like that's okay. You know, people feel like, oh no, we talk every day. I got to talk to you every day. I mean, my mother, it's just certain things like in my life that, you know, it's just going to be because my mother is just, you know, it just is. So yeah, I have like a list of my must have people to speak to every day. Definitely my mother, my immediate family, and my man. You know what I'm saying? And even days that I don't feel like speaking, I'll send him a text message. Hey, I'm having a rest day. He know exactly what I mean. Okay, cool. We ain't got to talk. He ain't like, wow, what's going on? But no, he may ask me the next day, depending on how I sound, because he's very, whatever. We're going to get back to, we're going to talk about those men. Probably another video. They getting good. They getting good. You know what I'm saying? He told me the other day, he was like, that's a test. And I'm going to pass the test. And it wasn't a test, but kind of it was, because how he would have answered me would have gauged our thing a little. Not really. I don't want to give out too much information, but anyway, the thing about it is that they're getting good, they're getting smart, they're getting, and shout out to them. Okay, so that's the first topic was about relationships and responsible men. But yeah, it's okay to change your mind. It's okay to wake up in the morning and say, listen, I don't want to do this no more. It's okay to be sucking and bucking all week, and Sunday you say, you know what, I just needed really to get a nut out. I wasn't really trying to have a relationship. I know I like this person being around all week, but today I really want them to leave. Today I just want to be in my own spot. You know what I mean? And we be feeling bad because it's like, damn, I don't want to kick nobody out, but you have to protect your peace. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to keep saying some of these topics here and there, you know, to kind of gauge, because I had to wrap everything all in together. So yeah, you have to protect your peace. And when you start feeling your spirit and your stomach, you feel it. You know what I'm talking about. You know, you feel that tightness in your stomach. You like, oh God. You know what I mean? Like, okay. And he or she just laying around, you know, they probably ain't got their own place, or they living with their moms or with their sister, you know, they really don't want to be there, and you done, you know, painted a good comfortable spot for them all week. You done cooked, you done cleaned, you know what I'm saying, you done sucked, you done booked, you know what I mean? So it's just like, I've been in those situations like, all right, I know, you know, whatever, where you want me to drop you off at? You know what I'm saying? So it's okay to change your mind, not just in that aspect, but just anything. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you want to better yourself, you have to go through a change. You have to do something different, or you will be the same way. Make it make sense. You understand? So let's get back to the first topic about responsible men. Women, when you say that you want a man that's, you know, a good father, spends time with his kids, has his own place, stuff in his name, he knows how to pay bills, he's disciplined, you know, he takes care of himself, XYZ, he's well spoken, he's funny, he's this, he's that, blah, 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 he's good in bed, blah, 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 blah. You have to understand that I put a whole bunch of stuff in it, but we want to bring it back, because I tell you, I'll go off on a tangent. You know what I'm saying? I'm like the water. I'll be a wave or undercurrent. But anyway, so responsible men, women, you got to understand, and I think other people have to understand this as well. When you decide that you want to date someone who has responsibilities and so forth, you have to understand that you're not going to be a priority. People have to understand that they're not going to be a priority. You have to understand that you're not going to get wined and dined and diamonds and Birkin bags and trips here and flown here when you're dating someone that has responsibilities. And people have to understand that, because sometimes, you know, you'll start dating or in a relationship with something and they're like, oh, well, what is he doing for you? You know what I'm saying? Especially when your relationship is not broadcast. People start asking you questions about your relationship because they can't sometimes understand how things are going so smooth. Like, she ain't got a bad story about him, or this and that. And the thing about it is like, sometimes you have to step up and speak and defend these certain characteristics, because like, we hearing all these things about simp men. I still don't even know what the heck that is. A simp, you got, you know, a beta male, you got like all these different sayings and things about people, and it's just the fact that People, some men are just irresponsible. You know what I'm saying? So when you say, you know what, I don't want to deal with somebody I gotta go pick up, I gotta, you know, help him pay his child support, I gotta you know, give him money towards the phone, he living in my house, and you know what I'm saying? When you date somebody that's taking care of business, like you taking care of business, you gotta weigh out the options. Like what do I really want? Now trust me, you can get with somebody that can do all of that. You know, if they plan it out over time and stuff like that, you'll get that. You get guys who whatever. Me personally, I'm more the type where I like action now, because like this is like the first time that I've been in a healthy relationship. It took me 40 years to figure it out because I didn't know what it looked like. So I'm winging it, and then like now, but then I took time to say, okay, what I don't want in a man. And it wasn't, and I had this real talk with God, and he was like, don't hit me with the, he gotta be 6 feet tall, brown skin and waves and all that. Like, don't hit me with the materialistic stuff. Like, what is it that you really feel like you can use and need in your life? I was like, I would like somebody who's, you know, who has a good relationship with their children. I like somebody who spends time with their kids, like you know what I mean, that is like emergency contact on their list, and someone who probably has other, well, yes, definitely has other kids, and is co-parenting well. You know what I'm saying? Well, it's not always a beef, and it's not always some whatever. I want someone who knows how to hold down bills and stuff. You know, at our age, I want somebody who is responsible. Like, I don't want to be helping somebody get their driver's license and this is no shit. Sorry about my facial expressions. It'll be just multiple parts of me coming out, so forgive me. I'm trying to get it together, but it just is what it is. Yeah, I don't want to be doing that. I don't want to have to, like, I don't mind helping somebody grow who's already like established. Like, these are basic adult principles. Like, you should not have, these are things that should not be on your list. And that was one of the messages that was told to me to tell y'all. Okay, no, other than that, well, he got the this and him. Yes, I want it. And I was like, honestly, I want good hygiene. I don't want someone who smokes cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? I don't want someone who drinks excessively, you know, who needs to drink. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want someone who is just a regular dude, you know what I'm saying? Like sports. He definitely, and I was like, but God, on some real stuff, he can't be a Cowboys fan. Like, I know you said don't be materialistic. He was like, I know my child. I know. I already know. Big blue, all that. I was like, all right. So that was a must. I was honest about that. I was like, oh, and he can't be a Scorpio. It was just a must. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, all right. And you get that man, and you know what I'm saying, and things are cool. You got consistency, you got, and those are the things that us as women need to speak up and start to say, because you know what I'm saying, people who don't experience it, it seems a little weird to them, so they sometimes need, you know, help or understanding about what's going on. So you know, like if those things come up like, oh damn, you know what I'm saying, you dating such and such now, like, so you know what I'm saying, so where y'all be going, and this is like, oh no, sometimes we be in a house or some, you know, but if I need to go somewhere, he definitely will take me if I ask him, if I communicate that to him, and anything within his power that he needs to that I need from him, he's gonna do. And oh, not to mention, child, sit there and listen to this. He don't disrespect me. He ain't got me out here looking like no damn fool. I ain't never get no itches, no scratches, no leaks. He is attentive. He calls and checks up on me every day. He studies me, girl. He even know when I'm not, you know, in a good mood or out of sorts. He can smell it. You know what I'm saying? And you know, he takes care of himself. You know what I'm saying? He inspires me to take care of myself. You understand what I'm saying? These are things you need to start putting out there so that people can understand. Like, it's not all about, you know, why he didn't fly you out to Hawaii, or you know, why y'all not doing this, or you know, stuff like that, or why you not talking about it. You know what I mean? So you don't have to. You know what I mean? This time around, me and my guy, and we're not like secretive, like we go out, you know, if we someplace, we out, whatever like that. But the thing about it is like, I love being in the present moment at the time whenever I'm having a good time, because there's so much like drama and BS going around. Like, I'm always involved in it. Either I'm seeing it, either somebody's talking about it, either it's on my timeline. So when I'm in good presence and good energies, I like to be present. I like to just forget about everything else and just enjoy this particular moment. So I'm not, a lot of times we don't take pictures or whatever, but it just is what it is. So it's okay for you. What works for you works for you. And people have to understand and be logical and think and make it make sense. This man, you know, he got this going on, he got that going on. Great, because I got this going on and I got that going on. So we understand that. You understand what I mean? We understand we're not capable to do some things. But if we really want to get it done, we can get it done if we want to. But so yeah, understand that when you're dating a man that has responsibilities, stop being so, oh, I need my nails done every week and I need this and I need that. It's nice, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm really not in the business of keep making somebody else rich anyway. The more I can make myself rich, I'm happier. So no, I don't get my nails done. I go right to Walgreens, Sally's, whoever. They got some beautiful designs now. You spend $8, you glue it on, you have it on for a few days, you could take it off, whatever. So that cancels that. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. He knows I'm frugal as hell. I will put together a whole trip that costs $50. We done got a weekend stay down the shore. We done got this, like, it's just different ways you could do things, and people have to have more respect for the fact that a man that has to pay rent like you gotta pay rent, a man that has to pay car notes, a man that has to pay, college fees. He got one in college and one on the way, and you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta understand, you gotta be grateful and you gotta appreciate, and you gotta keep pushing that man like, I'm proud of you. You doing your goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? You could be in here choking me the hell out from the stress, but you are holding it down. So I appreciate that. You know what I mean? So shout out to my babe. Shout out to all the men out there that are, holding all your responsibilities down, that you have a good woman by your side that's like, look, all I just need you to do is respect me and treat me like a queen, you know what I'm saying, and love me in ways I've never been loved before. You know what I mean? So if it's cool, we could do a little something. All right, y'all. So I'm a little silly too, so that comes out. Okay, now the next topic was social media. I had a friend, a woman of mine that I met on one of these podcasts that I used to do. Long story short, she felt my energy. I felt her energy. She was like, yo, you are amazing. I mean, she even cashed at me $50 that day because she was just like, the way you vibe and the way your mind thinks. Those are you spiritual sisters, you know what I'm talking about. So she hits me last week. It was like, listen, I'm not going to be on social media. I need to recharge and detach. Hit me on my cell phone if you need anything. And my spirit was like, that's a good idea. So I was like, yo, and every time I'm with her or talk to her, any kind of way, I learn so much from her. Like, she has made me adjust my way of thinking and doing things like the way, God comes through and spirit comes through, and just people that are around you. It's just, she's amazing. And we just be bigging up each other. No, you're great. No, you're great. No, you're wonderful. No, you're wonderful. No, you're and it's just a beautiful thing because we're both Black women who have like no type of nothing, no type of judgment towards each other. We like, yeah, whatever. Turn up. You know what I mean? So I was like, that's a good idea. I said, damn, every time I talk to you or whatever, like I feel like I grow. She was like, all right, girl, please. I'm like, no, I'm serious. And the way she handles her moves, like we was on a podcast one time with this really belligerent, super conscious, I am supreme goddess woman, and me, I wasn't having it. You know what I mean? So I felt myself, getting riled up, and she was so calm and cool and collective about it. And I was just like, yo, I gotta give it to you. I said, you helped me to hold my anger down because you just was like, yeah, well, this is what I chose for my lifestyle, this time. Like she was just talking to her like, yeah, whatever, because she kept trying to take shots and stuff. And I just was like, look, I'm about to rip her head off. You know what I mean? So she told me that, and I was like, that's a good idea. So I said, you know what? The week of my birthday was a very life-changing experience because I was doing a couple of different things leading up to my birthday, because it was also the night before the 9th was a new moon, Cancer season. It just was a lot of, great vibes and just like spiritual things going on. So I thought that was a great way to like lead up to my birthday. So I took off my Instagram, I took off my Facebook. I would still get alerts through my emails, like if it was somebody's birthday, and I would just type happy birthday and just like send it, but I wouldn't read no posts. I wouldn't just get my mind consumed with so much stuff that's going on. And I was sitting up there, I was talking to myself, and I was just like, I can't wait to see how I feel after taking this break. Took that break, and of course you get kind of like reckless, like, okay, what am I supposed to do? And you notice that now you got time on your hands. So I have tons of books, especially that's helping me out with my spiritual journey and my life, and and all this other stuff, and just like implementing some things into my life. So I started reading, and on my bed I have like 5 books that I'm like, I'm gonna read at the same time. I'm gonna read 2 chapters out of this one, or what I would just fluctuate. Maybe one night I would just read 1 book, but I started getting into reading again. I love reading. And then it was just like, even a couple of times I had to like go over the sentence once or twice or something like that, because like just trying to work my brain back to work on its own. So it's like, it was like this, like the wheels started turning. And then I had I had my head wrapped, like in some of the pictures, like for my brother's birthday, whatever, I had like a scarf and stuff on, because I just wanted to like give my hair time to breathe. And like my crown chakra was like vibrating, like the top of my head felt like somebody took peppermint oil and was just like rubbing it through my scalp. So I'm just saying like, oh my God, this is amazing. Like I just like was in like this supernatural high. And then I just started spending more time just focusing, and I felt good. And I just, you know, I didn't know about no bad shit going on. I didn't see nothing about Karens being disrespectful, or cops, you know, killings and all this other stuff. Like I didn't feel none of that heaviness. I didn't feel none of the drama and this and that and this one beefing with this person. And it was just so much relief. So I'm texting her like, girl, this is amazing. So so my birthday came last week, the 10th or whatever, and I said, okay, let me go and make a video and do whatever. And I'm going through my Instagram and my Facebook. I'm like, I don't like this. And it hit me. So I'm just like, God, what's going on and stuff. And it was like, oh, just like television, social media, all of that stuff is nothing but just, evil energy going back and forth. And when we watch it, you know what I'm saying, we get excited. Our energy starts to perk because, we see something that we hate or something that we don't like or whatever. And then once that energy comes up, it just calls other dark energies to come in. You know what I'm saying? So it invites like certain, spirits and bad just air in your space. So it's important to watch who you follow and watch what you subscribe to on these channels. Because if everything is celebrity gossip, everything is ignorance, everything is Karens, everything is police brutality, everything is how bad the black man is being treated, how the black woman is being treated, and just loving hip hop. And if all of that is going on, that's why you feel like that. I'd be like, oh, it's just this heaviness. Oh, it's Mercury retrograde. Is this and that? Yeah, it definitely, everything sprinkles and stuff, but definitely. Oh, my mom was calling me. Oh goodness, let me wrap this up. But definitely, that plays a part in it, and I felt the difference. So try it. You know what I'm saying? Try it for a week. No social media. You know what I'm saying? If somebody's birthday, you get alerts, whatever, say whatever, but try not to look at it. I mean, but there is some of us that are like in different programs and classes and stuff like that. Like, yeah, definitely do those. You know what I'm saying? Even start following people that's gonna, have something positive to say, some life, something to give. We always feel like, oh, we're gonna be missing out on a message, or we're gonna not find out about the news. I think I can do without hearing a bunch of people getting killed. I think I can do without seeing another Karen disrespecting a black woman. I think I can do without, seeing somebody twerking. I think I can do without, everybody, no disrespect. It just is on my heart. Everybody walk around looking like they part of the circus. Everybody looks like a clown a little bit. Y'all do. Oh, just a little bit. It's just too much. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to see, the circus. I don't want to feel like I'm in a juggling act. I want to learn, I want to inspire. I want to laugh. Please and thanks. So shout out to Country Wayne. Shout out to even Godfrey. I love him. He is hilarious. Even though sometimes I don't like, like I said, I don't want to see too much negativity, but I like the way he makes it funny. Shout out to him. Who else I like to, I think he's from Carolina. Sure, he be like, what in the dun. He's funny, guys, with the big eyes here. He's funny. I love that. So y'all keep it up. Shout out to all the women. And yeah, let's get it together. So social media, like I'm telling you, yo, that's like a portal of some serious heavy energy coming in and out. Be very careful. Protect your energy and protect your space. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just telling y'all, I felt it. I'm telling y'all, start slicing and cutting, certain people you follow. Go through your friends list. We all don't do that shit. I would probably do it like every 6 months. I do it. I try to disconnect with people. Get it together, okay? Definitely what I was saying about protect your energy, your space. So that's about it. I don't think I have anything else to talk about. I think I did good in 30 minutes. I think I did Yeah. Okay, it's okay to change your mind. Yeah, that's growth. And yeah, just make it make sense. Like, people say these slogans or whatever like that, like, make it make sense to you. If it don't make sense to you, like my mother says, something in the milk ain't clean, don't drink it. Okay? Don't drink it. You see, you having a glass of coconut milk, almond milk, or whatever. You know you ain't putting no fruits in there. You see something kind of moving around, you like, you pouring that out. Okay, so when you go through your life and something don't make sense, it's probably not, it's not of the Lord. I keep telling you that confusion is not of the Lord. So make it make sense to you. Make it feel good to you. Have more belief in yourself that, listen, I'm not feeling this. A lot of us have been doing the same stuff for so long, it just comes natural. You're not getting nothing from it no more. You know what I'm saying? You're not getting stimulated no more. It's just like a drug you take. The first time you're like, oh yeah, this is the shit. Then after a while, you still keep chasing that same high. And that's the same thing that we do in our life. We keep chasing the same people, the same women, the same men. Try something different. You'll be surprised. You know what I'm saying? It will challenge you. It will help you grow. It will help you think differently. And when you start thinking differently, you now open up the door to like allow opportunity to come in. A lot of times we ask some questions and we begging, but we're looking for these great miracles instead of just paying attention to different signs, paying attention to different things that's going on. Allow yourself to be open to receive stuff. Go outside expecting to learn something different today. I want to learn about stocks. I'm open to receive something. Next thing you know, you bump into somebody or overhear somebody talking about, certain, platforms where you can learn this, where you can learn that. It's so many brothers out here and black people out here that will teach you stuff from start to finish. It's people out here that's giving away free knowledge. Like, YouTube is like my university. I wasted so much money at Rutgers if YouTube was out back then, you could do anything. Binge watch that. Why are you binge watching Love and Hip Hop? The only time I watch Love and Hip Hop is for entertainment, to see exactly how not to act. That's what I do. I said, okay, now let me not do that. Okay, no, not do that. You know what I'm saying? It's buffoonery. There's no more R&B groups out. Like, y'all not noticing like anything that has to do with like feeling good and being of light and love is just like being obsoleted. It's just, and this may sound like conspiracy theory, but it is what it is. It's all set up in an agenda to shut you down. We're bubbly people. Ah yeah. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even doing that. How we go from this to, do you remember the time? You know what I'm saying? Do you remember, girl? You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta get it back. Take some time by yourself. Start implementing stuff in your life that can feed you, that you can learn how to plant something. Get a plant in your house. Get some good energy, open your windows, burn some incense, stop putting in them plugins. You're just spraying chemicals in the air. You're weakening your respiratory system. Like, just figure out who you are. Excuse me. My bad. But most of y'all who know me know that's the floor of mine. And yeah, and stop being upset about stuff. Somebody got upset because people feel like people be stealing people's topics. Like, everybody has a YouTube channel. It's 1,000,001 podcasts, and people are going to talk about the same thing. I've had people listen to my podcast on stereo and say, oh, that's a good topic I'm going to put for my show. I'm like, go ahead. Who cares? Y'all, we be so concerned about craziness. Like, my thing is like, I don't care if I'm talking about vanilla ice cream and then you go talk about vanilla ice cream. The way you talk about it and the way I talk about it, it will never be the same. People will not feel my energy through you. People will not get my vision through you. They're going to get it through me. You know what I'm saying? So you can have whatever you like. Y'all be so upset about stuff. Like, just stop worrying about it. Just be wonderful. Just wake up and feel wonderful. Now I wake up, I wash my face, brush my teeth, fill my eyebrows in, put my little, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going somewhere. And I'll probably go right back to sit down on my bed and read a book, do some more studying, finish my webpage, see what pop-up shop I could probably do, start doing my jewelry again. I do stuff to keep me motivated into things that I like to do. Because, there's nothing wrong with jumping into something because you need money, this is how you can make money, how, whatever. But anything that comes too fast that you just, I don't want to feel like I'm working. That's the point of me wanting to be an entrepreneur. So I don't feel like I'm working. I feel like I'm living. You know, I want to feel like I have to keep surviving all the time, because that's all I know. I want to just live. You know what I'm saying? So that's my message for y'all. Again, thank y'all for loving, spending time with me, for bugging out with me. I feel like I got so much more to say, but I don't want to like just drag it on and just be talking just to be talking. I really like to have a good time. I would love to do a couple of lives and stuff. You know, maybe we can get a group together on like a Zoom, some of us women, and just like have maybe Thirsty Thursday nights. We can have a little cocktail. We can have little fruit juices. You know, we can get together, and I think we need to start doing that, getting together, networking. You can learn about different, you know, herbs to take. You can learn about, you know, different whatever. I mean, we go to these pop-up shops, we buy stuff. Some of the stuff we know is just collecting dust in our corner somewhere, but we can get to learn about ourselves. People be blown away that I'm 42. I mean, the night of my birthday. Oh, we're gonna end on this note. So shout out to everybody for the birthday love, the people that came out and spent time with me and everything. But that day, I think that morning, I was talking to my best friend, Irina George. Shout out to her. And she was like, I heard everything in her text message, but the one that stood out to me the most was like, enjoy and be present in the moment or whatever. So I was just like, yeah, you're right. Like, I'm not going to think about nothing. I'm just going to enjoy myself. I'm not going to think how somebody else feels. I'm not going to try to, you know, I'm going to make me, this is my day. So I went and put on my little crown. Oh, hold on a minute. So yes, I went and had my little crown on. Child, you couldn't tell me nothing. It had the little flowers, and it says it's my birthday, and I was like, had my little hair done and stuff. So we will, you know, we gonna meet up. We go down to this place called Surf City, because I just want a few people to come together, have a drink, and just chill, like not too much or whatever. As soon as me and my man, y'all hear me? We walk in. This chick is sitting across, like it's like a bar, like in the middle of the whole thing, this big bar or whatever. She's sitting across, and I'm catching her eyes. I'm walking in, because you know, like most people, we like just try to scoop. And I was like, who's this lady like looking at me? But I just, okay, you know, nothing, whatever. We probably just caught eyes on me, keep it going. So I go back around, she's still looking. So I'm like, okay, let me send her a smile. You know what I'm saying? Because us black women, what the fuck she look at? No, hey, how you doing? So I probably, you know, did a little thing like whatever. Get down, and she's like, so I guess she was like, hey, happy birthday. She said, let me buy you a drink. So I was like, are you serious? She was like, yes. I'm like, okay, sure, thank you. So, you know, the bartender made me a drink, and I sit there, look at my bed, he like, so he orders a drink, and then we go, I was like, babe, I told you, like, I don't know, it's crazy sometimes when we hit on him, but I don't really realize it. He was like, yeah, no, you told me. But it was just a good night, because like I got showed so much love. I felt good. I wasn't concerned about anything, and people see that, like, you know, they constantly see my glow, and they, you know, they keep asking, like, and even these white guys, every time they walk past, they must have been in their early 20s, you know, they was drunk. Hey, there's the birthday girl. He would bring his friends over, and it was just showing me so much love. I was like, oh my god, you know what I'm saying? It's like, thank you. He was like, I think they asked me something like, how old are you or whatever. So I was like, 42. And he was like, what? Get out of here. I thought you were our age. Oh my god. I said, well, you know what they say, you know what I mean? Every chance I get, every chance I get. And this is no shade, nothing to nobody, but anytime somebody of another race come and be like, oh my god, you looking for your age, I'll be like, well, you know what they say, black don't crack. I love it. I love the show, like, by Melanin. I love to be like, yes, you gotta know, like, yeah, well, what did you expect? This is royal blood. You know what I'm saying? I get bathed by the sun. You know, not bothered, I get bathed. You know what I mean? So you gotta big yourself up. Definitely. Shout out to Ents Flames, the Flame family. He always got his sayings, big up yourself. You know what I mean? One time for the one time. But on some factual stuff, y'all, big up yourself. Start pulling in your own good energy. You don't need to watch this. You don't need to know what the hell is going on in the world. You need to know what's going on within yourself. A lot of y'all got blockages in your life from stuff because of stuff you allowed in your life. You know what I mean? So you gotta, sometimes you gotta purge. It's never too late. Every day you wake up is a new day. You can change, you know what I'm saying? You can go on a sabbatical, you can go on a fast, you can go be abstinent. You know what I'm saying? You can do this so that you can bring purity back to your body. A lot of us have a lot of illnesses and infertility and stuff like that because we've allowed so much negative energy into our bodies. You know what I mean? And this stuff is true. You know what I mean? You can't bring life and birth and things in, whether it's a child, whether it's new beginnings or nothing, in bad soil. You know what I'm saying? It's just like planting anything. It's not going to grow in bad soil. So that's all I'm going to say. Last but not least, let's find ways to stop making somebody else rich and make you rich. You know what I mean? Cut down on all this extra stuff. It's nothing wrong with going to get waxed, your eyebrows, your eyelash, and pamper yourself. Cool. But a lot of it is adding up, and a lot of it is making other people. And not to shoot, matter of fact, not to shoot down the entrepreneurs and stuff, because they got to make their dough. But you just feel better about yourself. You'll feel better about getting up and just going to your bathroom and waking up and looking like this. I didn't wake up like this though, but but it's not too much. I don't ever want to look like I'm wearing makeup. Makeup is not supposed to be known. You know, it's supposed to be like, damn, does she got makeup on? God, she got pretty skin. Ain't nothing but some doggone cocoa butter. And then when cocoa butter and my body heat up, ooh, child be glistening. You know what I'm saying? I be walking down the street, they be like, that don't make no sense. Especially the town I live in. It kills me how, like, I met of other nationalities, they be looking like, God, oh my God, they are really, I mean, we're like mystical to them. Like, yeah, they are. They do. I wonder how old she is. Wow, look at her hair. You know what I'm saying? They always, they hit on me too. I think what really boosted my ego was this Indian guy hit on me. And Middle Eastern people really don't talk to you. They don't, you know, they're very standoffish. They're very into themselves. He kindly got out the truck with his wife in it. Follow me into the Bottle King. Shout out to Bottle King. Shout out to liquor store. No, because they run by me is really, they're really sweet. They're really nice. Me and this lady, one of the cashiers, we always talk about sake, and she told me to try the sake with the plum in the middle, like at the bottom. Like they're knowledgeable about the product, and I just love the customer service out here. Like even that's a whole nother story about that. But yeah, he came in, he was like, you know, smiling, walking with me and type of stuff. So I'm like, you know, me again, smiling, being, you know, aloof, like, hey, how are you? He was like, so I was looking at wine, and he was like, oh, you know, this is number 15 and all. So I said, what does the numbers mean? So he said the higher the number, the better the grade, the more popular and all this other stuff. So we was talking about wines and so he was like, would you like to, you know, could I come with you and we could drink some wine? I'm like, no, I don't think that'd be a good idea. He's like, why? I was like, because I'm not interested. I'm in a relationship. You know what I mean? It's just like, I don't be knowing what to say, because like I feel like after I say it's not a good idea, I get it with the man with their hunting and stuff like that. But my thing is like, and this is another thing to you men, and I'm really gonna end on this note. If a woman is telling you she in a relationship, I guess you could tell from body language and stuff, and maybe because I am somewhat of a flirt, or they tell me I'm a flirt. I just like to love on people, whatever. I don't consider me a flirt, but I guess my energy doesn't show that I'm serious. But I feel like if a girl is telling you about her man and she ain't complaining, she like, yeah, you know, I got somebody, whatever, and she's like, no, I'm in a relationship. I don't know if I need to be like, look, I'll be having a breakdown like, no, he done raised the bar. Like, are you going to be able to do X, Y, Z, blah, blah, blah? Because that's what he's doing. Yeah, you see this? Yeah, that's probably from him, the glow. I need to still be glowing, you know what I mean? So if you can't, you not going to, yeah, I know you wasn't going to be able to be there. No, I'm good, boo. They be shocked like, wait, no, I am. Oh, he probably is, but guess what? I'm good. So, alright, y'all, over and out. I had a blast as always. I will try to do some more videos when the mood hit me, because I want to have like this type of spirit. Like I said, I don't want to be scripted. I don't want to be cursing up the storm. I don't want to be angry. I don't want to be attacked. You know, seem like I'm being, you know, attacking anybody. So I'm working on those things. So some of my videos I kind of look at back again. I'm like, oh, it was kind of whatever. But I got the point across. And sometimes you need to get the point across. Sometimes the message ain't for, you know, the happy-go-lucky people. Sometimes it's for the ignorant mug. You got to check. You know what I'm saying? I like to check them from the door. Check it from the door. So you ain't even got to worry about nobody coming in your house and being disrespectful and sitting and putting their feet up on the coffee table. You check them from the door. All right, y'all. Over and out. It's Marty. Let's get it started in here. Let's get it started. No, I'm joking. I just don't want to leave it. So it's going to be a minute. But anyway, all right, y'all, over and out. Check out my other videos. They're kind of funny. I don't come up with a title not too often. I just be saying stuff off the top of my head. I don't know how to edit, so I don't know how to have music in the background. Hopefully my lighting in here is good. And that's it. I love y'all, and ain't nothing you can do about it. And yeah, just work on being a better you. I mean, shit, that's a good project. That's a fun project. That's a good challenge. I love a challenge.